A very warm-hearted afternoon to all. Today I Jasraj.
And I, Shubpreet, I going to presentation on Newton's law of motion.
First of all, let's talk about the background. Sir Isaac Newton, an English scientist and mathematician famous for his discoveries and laws of gravity, also discovered three laws of motion. He published them in his book Philosophia Naturalis Principia Mathematica in 1687. Today, these laws are known as Newton's laws of motion and describe the motion of all objects on the scale we experience in our everyday lives.
If I have ever made any valuable discovery, it has been owning more over the patient attention and than to any other talent.
Tends to stay in rest unless unbalanced force is applied on it. Second law, it states that force is equal to mass into acceleration. And third law states that every action have equal and opposite reaction.
First law of motion: an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object is in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force.
What does it mean? Basically, an object will keep doing what it was doing unless acted on by an unbalanced force. If the object was sitting still, it will remain stationary. If it was moving at constant velocity, it will keep moving. It takes force to change the motion of an object.
What
Unbalanced force is a physics. It is a book kept. It applies force downward and gravity pulls it downward, but it also applies force upward. A balanced force results in no change of motion.
Newton's first law is also called the law of inertia. Inertia.
See some more examples from our daily life. A powerful locomotive begins to pull a long line of boxcars that were sitting at rest. Since the boxcars are so massive, they have a great deal of inertia, and mo- it takes a large force to change their motion. Once they are moving, it takes a large force to stop them.
Moving forever. Think do not keep moving forever because there almost always an unbalanced force acting upon it. Now some examples you can see. A book sliding across a table, slow down, said stop because of the force of friction. And now some more examples. If you throw a ball upwards, it will eventually slow down and falls because of the force of gravity. Second law of motion. Second law states that force equal to mass time acceleration. F is equal to ma. Acceleration is a measurement of how quickly an object is changing the speed.
Now let's see.
Mass is equal mass the acceleration space. F is equal to ma basically means that the force of an object come from its mass and acceleration. See, you can see that example.